So customers on our Lifeline tariff will be paying more or less the same for electricity than they've been paying over the last 2 to 3 years.
Nice. Hello, good day. Welcome. I'm sitting here with the amazing Xanthea Limberg. Xanthea, thank you for having me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Who is Xanthea Limberg?
Well, Xanthea Limberg is a councillor, and I've been a councillor for the last 14 years and very much enjoy local government. But my involvement in politics started during my student politics time. And prior to that, exposure to community services work that has gradually led me to politics.
An open opportunity society for all. What does that mean to you?
It means a fair society where you are not labeled or prejudiced by your race or your religion or your background, and that you are able to access any opportunities and that there are no limitations placed before you, and that you have the ability to compete with others equally on an equal footing.
Xanthea, you've been around forever and a day. You're starting to politics?
So I was involved in politics as a student, but before that, I worked at an orphanage while living in Zambia and did really impactful work there. But I realized in walking away from that experience that if I wanted to make a lasting impact in the lives of those young, vulnerable children, I really needed to be able to reform and influence policy reform and legislation reform. And that is where politics as an avenue became open to me as a vehicle to be able to do exactly that.
You are the deputy president of SALG. You are not an ANC councillor. How did that came about?
Yes, I am the deputy president of the South African Local Government Organisation, or association, should I say, which is a role that I'm incredibly grateful to be in. It exposes me to municipalities across the country where I believe that we are doing really important work to support service delivery at a national level. But prior to being elected as the deputy president of SALGA, I was serving in SALGA, and I built up relationships within SALGA. And I think through those relationships, obtained the trust and respect of other colleagues within SALGA that motivated for them to put their trust in me to elect me to this role, which I am incredibly grateful to be in, and am learning a lot. And I really believe that local government is where the real work of government takes place. And this opportunity has just allowed me to delve into even greater depths of what is possible within the sphere.
Energy, you are the Mayco member for electricity, City of Cape Town. You are fighting against this load shedding, and to be quite honest, in Cape Town, we have forgotten about load shedding. Tell us how you got to this point.
So the mayor has been very clear when he came into office. Mayor Jordan Lewis has committed to protecting Cape Town residents from load shedding. And our Energy Directorate is hard at work to ensure that we can protect residents from at least 4 stages of load shedding in the foreseeable future. Other than our Stellenbosch power station, which assists us in load shedding mitigation or protection, there are a number of other projects, from PV plants to purchasing power from independent power producers, that will all get us to having far more reliable, cleaner, and cheaper energy in the future.
Lots of job opportunities for the people of Atlantis as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Xanthea, tariffs is a swear word. It's going around. Your word on that?
Well, I think tariffs is a issue every single budget cycle, because tariffs often come with announcing increases, which everyone is unhappy about. But the city continuously tries to protect our residents from Eskom electricity increases. This year, Eskom is implementing an over 11% increase. And on average, Cape Town's increase is about 7%. We are protecting our Lifeline customers through our subsidized Lifeline tariff. where they're also able to access other indigent relief benefits. So customers on our Lifeline tariff will be paying more or less the same for electricity than they've been paying over the last 2 to 3 years.
Nice.
And then for our domestic customers, they will see a maximum increase of about 70 Rand, potentially even less depending on their consumption. The same with our home user residential customer. They can expect a maximum increase of just over 100 Rand, potentially also experience a decrease depending on their consumption. So we continuously try and protect and shield our customers from Eskom increases.
Politics is a robust space. You're a very feministic woman. How do you meander this robust environment, male-dominated environment? But surely you you are battling in there.
Yes, politics is a very difficult space. And you have to be determined, and you have to know yourself, and you have to be clear as to why you do what you do. And my purpose in life is to be of service to others. And that remains what drives me. And that gives me the courage to stand up and often say very difficult things, and to make sure my voice is heard, despite the consequences of that. And that is how I remain true to myself. And I think without doing that, one can very easily be influenced or frightened to be able to speak your mind when it's most important. One speaks their mind, I believe, when you are speaking truth, and you are fighting for a far greater cause.
Brains over bronze. What is next for Xanthea Limberg?
Well, at this point in time, I remain committed on delivering the commitments that's been set out by Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis in terms of harnessing new energy and ensuring a cleaner, efficient energy future for Cape Town. Most importantly, so that our residents can benefit from cheaper electricity into the future. But I enjoy local government. This is where my heart is. And so this is a space that I want to remain working in. There is so much more that can be done within the sector. And so I'm focused on being able to continually contribute wherever I can.
Thanks for being resilient. Thanks for being robust. Thanks for contributing so much to the city of Cape Town. A young Xanthea Limberg out there, what would your encouragement be for her?
I think to remain true to oneself, understanding what it is you want to achieve in life, and not having the limitations of society placed upon you, but being bold enough to really follow one's dreams and goals, and being focused, disciplined, and committed to that. And I think the combination of all of that, I think, will result in success at the end of the day.
So much respect for you. Thank you for your contribution, where you go from strength to strength, power to power, and thanks for being an excellent person.
Thank you.